Hey, this is Christina with Lulu Ladybug Creations, and today I'm going to be making this sunflower basket tumbler. And if you enjoy this video, do me a favor, please go and subscribe and like it and share it. Thanks. All right, so we're going to start off the video with me trimming off the white edges to my vinyl sheets. I'm going to do that to both this sunflower sheet and then the basket weave sheet coming up next. And here in a minute, I'm going to speed up the video just to get past all the cutting and stuff. But I do have the name of the vendor that I bought this off of Etsy from. I'll have it in the description below, but I believe it was Aquarius Ink, like INK, all one word. So I'll have their link in the description. Okay, so I pull out this little cutting tool that I didn't include in my description below, but it is edging tool that I got off of Amazon. And that pen I'm using is actually a little weeding pen. It's got a real fine needle at the tip. So what I'm doing is popping all the air bubbles, and all you got to do is poke a little hole in the. It's not even noticeable. You poke a little hole and then you squeeze it down, and the air, the vinyl flattens out from the air being trapped underneath it. But here goes the basket weave vinyl. I also got this from AquariusInk on Etsy. And of course they're linked in the description below. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is tape off the bottom, and I'm going to paint the bottom so that I could glitter it. Um, I just want to make sure that I don't get no glitter on the vinyl. So all that blue painter's tape will come off, but I'm here trimming because I noticed there was a little, it was a little off balance. But again, I'm using glitter that I got from, I believe it was Michael's. I, I have it in the description. I believe it was Michael's that I got it at, and the paint as well. Um, I'm here deciding, I don't know whether to use the gold. It's actually champagne. I didn't go with champagne. I ended up going with the brown one, and I don't remember the actual name of it, but I'm also picking out um, a washi tape that I will trim around after it's glued and a first layer of epoxy is put on. But here I am using acrylic paint as my adhesive for the glitter, and I'm only doing the bottom. I'm only glittering the bottom, and I'll let it dry for about maybe an hour and a half before I'm sorry, before I put a glitter glue to seal it in, and then I'll put a coat of epoxy afterwards. Okay, so I popping some air bubbles that I noticed, and I want to make sure that I get it as flattened as I can before I put the epoxy. But I I am weeding here a little phrase that I got off of Creative Fabrica. If you don't have Creative Fabrica, you really need to get it. I bought the yearly subscription so I can use all of the files that are on there, and there are tons upon tons of files. And good thing about it is that it comes with licenses and everything, so that when you use them, you can have it all. It's all there in one place. But I'm weeding it with my weeding pen, but I believe it says grow with grace. And it's really cute. It has a sunflower on the end, and I only did it in black. I needed something to pop up off the yellow and brown, so I just went ahead and used black permanent vinyl, and that's actually Cricut permanent vinyl. Okay, so now we're putting on the first layer of epoxy, and I'm using Flynn Sisters Fast Cure, and I don't I don't know if I am not mixing it right, but I know it seems the epoxy seems a little cloudy, but it it dries really quick. I really love her epoxy. But anyways, that's Flynn Sisters Fast Cure, and I do have her link in the description below. What I'll do is I'll let this spin for it. It's normally her epoxy. I have it to the it dries to the touch. In a good 4 hours, it's good. It's good to go. And then if I need to add a second coat of epoxy, I do. Normally, I don't, unless I'm adding more decals or anything. But this was the only. I believe this is the only layer of epoxy that I put, and what I used was 15 milliliters. That's 7.5 of part A and 7.5 of part B. And I'm using my heat gun to pop off the bubbles, the air bubbles, and this is the end result. And I really do hope y'all enjoyed this video. And be sure to like, subscribe, and share it. Thanks.